All right, going to be a Friday night breakdown. The Giles and the Fort Chiswell game. Haven't done one of these for several weeks, but a little bit about it. I thought Giles looked really good tonight. They played hard. The running backs ran the ball really hard. Pretty good called ball game. The refs, I think, kind of took over some of the game a little bit, but we didn't look bad. We passed the ball fairly well when we needed to. Pass defense was a lot better tonight. Still needs quite a bit of work. And going to the playoffs, we're definitely going to need top-notch pass defense. So that's got to improve and improve quick if we want to make any kind of run. But for tonight, I thought we looked good. There was holes there for the running backs to hit, to go through. It was good. We switched back to the single wing. We've definitely had more holes to run through. Our offense has played more physical, so that's a bright spot. And so that was good. And that's about it for that. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say. We won the ball game. And we pretty much dominated, really. We kind of come out flat second half a little bit, and the quarterback ran the ball quite a bit on us, but then we kind of calmed down and took it back over. But other than that was about it, really, for them. And they had a kickoff return for a touchdown right after we scored early. But really, that's it for them. But now, talk about the playoffs a little bit. And my understanding is, from what talking to other people and talking to my buddy, as he's a math major and doing all the points, figuring what it looks like, we will now play Naris in the first round of the playoffs starting next week. My understanding is the kids have wanted this. They've wanted revenge. I think most of the fans have wanted to see this again. This will be the first time, I believe, in school history both schools have met in the playoffs. So I can imagine what the crowd's going to be like, the atmosphere. Should be a great atmosphere for a football game, and probably pretty intense on the field as well, I would think. So if you're going to the game, I would get there early, and hey, be loud, be loud. We've got to step our game up. Naris knows how to play single wing. They've played it well over the years, and we've had dogfights with them. The new offense we was running early in the year, I thought did well against them the first time. They really couldn't stop it. We beat ourselves on that. We stopped ourselves. So personally, if I was Jeff, I mean, it's playoff time. Hold nothing back. I mean, run both offenses. Bring everything. I still say, incorporate screen passes. Teams are living in the box on us constantly, and then they blitz us, and it's going to leave things open. Have your tight end or wing back, do the fake chip like these other teams do in release. Do short passes. Things, use everything. It's 0-0 records. We're not the best team out there, of course. I'm not going to pretend like we are. But that's why we got to use every weapon we have and every trick we have to win the ball game. So why not use them? I mean, use both offenses. Make up new things. It's not too late to make up some new plays. But I would definitely use both offenses. The wing's really working right now, so I would definitely stay with the wing. I think it's what the kids are more comfortable with. I think it's what the coaches are more comfortable with in calling the plays. I mean, it's what we've done for 40 plus years. And it's kind of obvious in our play calling and just how we feel. But I would definitely use the other offense on and off a little bit if in the Nares game, just to keep them honest. And if the wing is not working, I'd go back to the other offense because it worked good last time. Don't be afraid to do it. I would definitely pass the ball more than once or twice against Nares. Keep them honest. Keep the backers from coming up all the time in the safety. Throw everything at them. Make that defense think and keep them off balance. Let it all fly, Jeff. Let it all fly. Let everything fly. You got some coaches up in the box. You got some coaches on the field. I think one calls some things and maybe don't, or maybe they do and they get overrode by you. I don't know. I'm on the field, so I don't know. But like I said, I'm telling you again, let it go. Let everything go out there and beat this team. You know, I think you want it, Jeff. I know you do as a coach. I know you want it. And as fans, we want it. As Giles fans, we want it. You know, we want to win. And there's fans want to beat us as well, as you know. Defense. You boys have got to play lights out next week. From here on out, you've got to play lights out. And I'm just saying, you know, if you get burnt on defense on pass play, don't let them catch it. Hold them, tackle them, whatever. It's a 15-yard penalty. It's not like the NFL where it's a spot foul, where if it's not going to be spotted at the 1 yard line. If you do it at the 1 yard line, it's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. Don't let them burn you. Still make them work down the field. You know, play your hearts out on defense. What's happened, you know, the rest of this season up to this point is done. It's over. You can't worry about it, you know. But you corners, stop worrying about what's going on in the backfield. Stop worrying if they're running the ball, if the quarterback's running the ball. That is up to your linemen and your linebackers to make that tackle, not yours. If they miss it and them guys are on top of you, it's not your fault. Yes, you got to listen for things I know so you can get turned around and try to make a tackle. But initially, it is not your fault if they break that. That's up to that front seven or whatever it is we may be running. But it's up to that front seven to make that tackle, to slow it down or whatever. You stay with your receivers. I think that's where you all getting burnt a whole lot. You're looking in the backfield. Them guys are getting a step or two on you, and you can't catch up at that point. You know, you're not Deion Sanders out there. You're not going to make up 3, 4, 5 steps on these guys once they get past you. So stay with your guys, especially this playoff time. Stay with them. If they burn you, I would say grab them, tackle them, whatever, so they don't catch the ball. It's 15 yards, and you move on to the next play. You know, coach may see us and say, I'm crazy, don't do that. I'm not, last-ditch effort. You know, I'm not saying do it every play. I'm going to go over a whole lot of things. And linemen, again, I mean, I'm seeing every game, you guys are getting up off the ground, or at the end of the game, I should say. Your jerseys aren't dirty. There's no grass stains. I'm watching you stand up. As soon as they snap the ball, you are standing straight up, dancing with these guys. Coach Kelly used to call it titty blocking because you're chest to chest. Your shoulder pads are not on their hips. You're not going to move these big guys. You put that shoulder pad on his hips and you're going to move them. And you're not. What are you? Are you afraid to get down and get dirty? You're a lineman. You're supposed to be mean and nasty. I will say it again. Why are you not the nastiest bunch on the field? Why? What are you scared of? Or are you sorry to do it? I don't know. You know. Seen a guy tonight, one lineman. We were running the ball. He was standing and got hit in the back by his running back because he was standing around watching, not even watching the play, but looking down the field. Maybe he's watching the mountain. I don't know what he was doing, but he was watching something and got hit in the back by his running back because he was not blocking. Get down there and block somebody till you hear the whistle. And on defense, don't come off and stand straight up because then they'll get their helmet or pads on you, their shoulder pads, and drive you out of the way. Come off flat. Knock the crap out of them guys and keep them linemen from running all over the place and get to your backers. That's your job. Play tough, play mean. You don't need to help these other players up. I'm not saying you're a jerk or whatever, you know, but during the game, it's a war you're going up against. Treat it as such. Treat it as such. And play your hearts out. Play aggressive. Play mean. Don't play dirty. But you play aggressive and you play mean. You play fierce. You know, the onside kick that Fort Chiswell tried tonight, that was well coached by us and awesome by what we did. I don't think Fort Chiswell was ready for it because we attacked that. We lit them up because we attacked. We went after it. We didn't wait and catch the blow. We attacked. That's what you need to do the whole playoff, you linemen. Attack, offense and defense. And our running back, I'll give him credit, number 4, Sanders. You ran that ball and you lowered your shoulder and you ran over a couple of them backers and linemen and knocked the crap out of them. great job. You make them pay for tackling you, and that's what running backs need to do. Anyway, that's all tonight. I know it's not official. I don't think until the points actually come out, but it sure looks like we're playing Naras next week. And if we don't, I don't care who we play tough and play hard and get it done. Then maybe you still get a chance to play Naras if it's not. But it sure looks like we're getting to play Naras next week. I sure hope so, because I want to see it. I know you all want to see it, and I'll see you there. See you next week. That's Friday Night Breakdown.